Hello, Coach Great family. Welcome to our Simplification Month. I'm so excited that you're joining me and honestly so grateful that you're joining me. This month, as I mentioned in the welcome video, we are really focusing on the values that are driving our life. And depending on where you are currently in the book, we are actually specifically breaking down what are your guiding values overall, but then also in all the areas that we want to work to simplify this month. We are looking at your values in your relationships, in your family life, in your work life or career, for or about or around your home or living space. And from that, we're going to use those to help you get rid of, weed out, release, free yourself from all of the clutter that is weighing you down. So, just a quick video to touch on this idea and concept that as you're going through this, really remember to give yourself permission to explore. If you're going through your home, if you're doing some of the exercises and you say, you know what, actually this value doesn't really resonate. It's not easy for me to click in and connect with that and operate from that, then it might be time to either just slightly change what the value is, or maybe it's time for a new value completely. What we want to do with this is look for the things that get you excited and feeling good. And especially right now, that is so important. And some of us right now have so much time to reflect on this idea of what do we actually want out of life, and how can we free ourselves from any societal or parental or family or social pressures that say otherwise. This is one reason why I really, really love this month in general, but specifically that I love this month right now, is that it is going to give us some time to actually breathe, to evaluate what we want, and to start operating from that spot. When you're doing the exercise for the value work, give yourself some time to think about not only the big picture things, but things that have happened from your past and where you want to be headed, where you want to be going. One of my guiding values is courage. And that word is more powerful for me personally than brave, because for me, courage represents acknowledging that the fear is still there, that I still have lots and lots of fears and lots of things that I'm uncomfortable doing. But by tapping into courage, it allows me to move past that and do it anyway. And for me, that's one of the most important things for my life, is doing really scary things, doing things that feel uncomfortable or put me in a vulnerable position, because I feel like I grow the most from that. I feel like I am actually living and engaged with life when my courage is ignited. So, whatever it is for you, of course, we're all going to have different values. I've done this with coaching clients, and we all have very different values of what those things are that really resonate and that we want to use to help us kind of navigate this life. Of course, here's where I want to also say those three that you're choosing, it's not like something that you have to get tattooed on you and you're stuck with them and that's the only thing. Like, this is not, you are not being trapped into a box with this. This is just going to give you some help as we're going through. So if you really have a top 10 or a top 5, that's totally okay. We just want to have 3 to make it a little bit more manageable. To be honest, I know this goes outside of the book, but I even think that having 5 is absolutely okay and will give you enough support and direction to help you focus. If you can narrow it down to 3, that's great, because it just gives you a little bit extra of that punch to really go in strong as you are looking at what is cluttering my life right now. And as I've been saying, there's no pressure to know everything. We are going through this journey together this month. And as we focus on different areas, we'll continue to explore not only how we can release the clutter, but also what your values are. This is a journey to discover more about you and about your life and your energy and what's important to you, and how we can use those values to remove the unnecessary stuff that isn't bringing you joy and isn't bringing you value. So here we go. I can't wait. I'll see you in another video very soon, and I hope you have an amazing first week with this stuff.